Okay, so the morning after in the living room. Overall, looks really great. Shelves came out good. Wall repair over there looks good. I'll show you that in a second. So there's only a couple spots where I see I need a second coat just to hide marks. One is right above the mantle here. Did most of this whole wall here by hand with the brush because it was just not much left once I did all the trim. So I just finished it off. And this whole wall was kind of like this one over or under the breakfast counter. It was just sucking up the paint, just sucking up the moisture. As soon as you touched it with the brush, it's like dragging wet concrete. It's just, it was super weird. Just like very, very dry wall. So it was a little tough slopping the stuff on there and not making a mess. But I'll just hit that real quick with a roller. And this wall needs a second coat. Again, it was just different. It was just a little dry. Oh, it's funny, I can't see it with the naked eye, but I see a spot here and a spot there that's light. Huh, it's weird, it shows up really easily on the phone. Let me focus, there we go. But it's really hard. Oh, there's one there too. Huh, that's interesting. So there's a tip, use your phone to just scan the wall real quick. But you can see why I need a second coat pretty easily here. See the vertical roller marks. And again, they're showing up way more on the phone than with the naked eye, but this is easy to tell. Anyway, definitely need a second coat just to hide the marks. But the color came out great. So there you go. And I couldn't judge any of this last night because it wasn't fully dry. Like I said, it takes about 3 hours for it to even not look terrible. So you can see if you missed glaringly obvious spots. But here's the morning after. This is about, well, you know, it's not even a full day. It's 9 in the morning now. I finished this wall about 3, so it's about 6 hours. Yeah, I'm tired. Let me check this wall over here just real quick. I didn't see anything obvious with my eye. Yeah, not super happy with the way that came out. It's just so much spackle around this, where this box used to be. The box came out to about here, and the other color, the previous color, hid this kind of stuff a lot better. Now I do have a blank plate going on here, and I want to see if there's a larger blank plate tonight at Lowe's, so I could just hide this. I want to find something about the original size of the original box, but they've totally messed up this wall. It's actually pushed out of it too from whenever they installed it. So there's not a whole lot I can do without taking this box out, pushing it back in. It's always going to have this weird ramp up. But if I can find a larger plate, that will mitigate the problem. But yeah, that's not great. This is, I don't know, some kind of bubble in the wall. Again, couldn't see it until I put this color on. But looking for roller marks, that looks fine. Okay, so that's the immediate plan. I need to tape and paint another room. I think I'll hit the dining room since we have some stuff going in here Wednesday. Well, stuff being delivered Wednesday for here. Got a big dining room table coming and a big sideboard and a bunch of chairs and all that kind of good stuff. And this is definitely the room they'll be living in. So, wow, an easy room. Oh, well, except those windows. But overall, an easy room to paint. 3 walls. Cool. And I guess I might as well finish off the rest of the hallway. And that'll leave my office for the immediate needs. Before the IKEA delivery gets here Wednesday, I need to have these 2 rooms done. And that will let me move furniture around. I can set my office up here, get some of this stuff situated, at least make room here in the middle for everything to come in, because I'm gonna have boxes and boxes of IKEA stuff just stacked somewhere You know, it'll take me another couple weeks to assemble everything. I've got 113 packages, and you know, about a third of that is actual stuff to assemble. So these 2 rooms are going to be just like staging areas. I'll probably like, you know, have stuff stored in here. This will be my assembly room, and you know, just go out to all the rooms that stuff's going in. But after I get that second coat in the living room real quick, I can unbox and get the couch out of the way and get this chair out of the way, and that'll clear room right here. So that's number 1 on the plan this morning. Oh, so here's the wall repair area. The texture came out great. You can still see the very, very faint lines from where I had to put all the spackle in. There's not a whole lot I can do with that. I mean, there's just so much area that I had to fill in that it's never going to be completely transparent. But again, way worse on the phone, and I'm assuming what you guys see, than real life. With the normal lighting in here, I'm 4 feet back and I can't see it. I have to get within a couple feet, and even then I have to really know, hey, there was something there. But the texture blended in pretty well. Could have went a little heavier right on the line, but again, I didn't want to overshoot. It's such a wide spray pattern. It would have made it noticeably different above and below, but it's there. I mean, it's not just pure spackle. I wish they hadn't siliconed in those shelves, man. I mean, it tore the paper right down to the drywall. I do have a little thin spot here I need to touch up. So I'll just hit that with the roller when I do the second coat here over the mantle. I'm happy enough with this. It's, again, not gonna be seen. I've got the entertainment center coming in here, and then art, big piece of art will be here. So it'll be, you know, covered at least to within a couple inches or so of the walls. Chloe likes her new comforter. She says it's super comfy. You like that, Chloe? Yeah. So I think the very first order of business is to get the new TV stand or mounted. That'll let me get the TV off the stand, and I can get rid of the stand. Yeah, that's plan A. So I think the only hard part about this is going to be finding the studs. I don't have the stud finder, but I do have some rare earth magnets. Hopefully I can find some drywall screws and go from there. Mounting dream. Okay, let's see what they want. Open up, come on. Oh, that's cool. They give you a HDMI cable. Didn't know that. Okay, I'm gonna unbox it, read through the instructions. Tell you what, this couch has been a really handy workbench. Kinda don't wanna give it up. We have a wide variety of screws, spacers, and washers. Step 1 is to select your hardware. I will definitely be using spacers because it is quite high up, so I am going to have a fairly good angle. And if you don't use spacers, you're limited, or it'll be hitting the wall. So I'm gonna use spacers to get away from the wall and give me the tilt I need. Ideally, I want it pretty much at that angle. It's pretty steep, so we'll see how much I get, but it'll probably be to the max of whatever space I have. This is crazy. It's been, what, 4 days? When did I mow the lawn? I think that was like Friday. It's Monday. They mowed their lawn the same day, or you know, had it done here by the crew. That's like really pointless, man. Unless it's free. Screw that. Crap. Well, I'm stuck. I'm gonna have to wait until the wife gets home. I forgot this thing is a beast. It's a good 50, 60 pounds, and I definitely need her to help me pick it up, take it off the mount, And then I gotta set it somewhere and take off the brackets here so I can figure out exactly what I need on the new mount, because I cannot handle this alone at all. Damn it. All right, let's go start masking. Just what I didn't need right now. A lot more deliveries. Okay, 2 packages in from FedEx. This is one of the patio sets. Table, 2 chairs, and love seat. Got 2 of these sets coming. And then this might be the hammock. What's it say? Yep, that's the hammock. Cool. Well, I won't be setting these up anytime soon, but I can put them out back and stockpile stuff out there. So I just looked up my order, and this is one of the headboards, and it's the Master Suite headboard. So I can go ahead and install that, get this out of here, and I put everything out back. There are 2 coming, and for some reason the second one isn't coming until tomorrow. I wanted to make sure that, maybe he had 2 on the truck and just forgot about it. Sometimes that happens, they have to come back later, but nope. One tracking number is today and the other tomorrow, so it's starting to pile up out back, and I got more stuff around the corner. I'm gonna put 1 set, I think, along here. What I don't want to do is completely block this beautiful view from here inside the house. But here's what I'm thinking. 1 set here to the left, and this is all covered. Got a ceiling fan back here, so that'll be really nice. This whole section can be completely covered seating, so 100% under from rain and all that kind of good stuff. Put like 1 chair here, couch against the wall, another chair there, and the table. And that'll just cut into this 3rd door. You coming out, Chloe? No? All right. Let the cold air out. And then leave the center section open. Put the other set starting about here, so under the screen section. Same kind of thing, but facing the other way. Chair here, couch here, chair here, table here. So I've got this center aisle completely clear, and you got this section here completely clear to walk through, and clear to walk through over here. Hammock over here, which will be completely in the shade because the sun, it's angled about like that. You can see the angle here, and this is summer. Winter, it's maybe barely gonna get here, but this will be great for the hammock. You got shade here, a little bit of privacy, perfect spot. I'll just, put it probably angled like that a little bit. Nice and quiet. Leave this completely open. This is still gonna be all shooting area. Haven't obviously set it up yet. And then I've got the big 10-foot umbrella. And what I can do is put it like right here. And that way, when it's pointed this way, it can shade this seating area. It'll be like up here. And then if it's raining and I want to shoot, all I have to do is swivel it around, and it'll be like right here, completely covering me. Now, I am under the covers here, but we have had some storms bad enough where it's just windy, or if the rain's coming in at an angle, what happens is when it hits the screen, it just misses it. It turns it into just like a total spray gun. So sitting here, I did get a little wet, and I want some nice clearance. I'm used to the old gazebo where the roof line was like back here, so I had all this space of buffer zone. So I had an extra couple feet of roof at the old place. But with the umbrella, all you have to do is swivel it, and that'll give me everything. It'll be completely out of the camera view. That'll be perfect. So that's the plan anyway. May change when I get everything set up and take a look, but we'll see. Let me out. Oh yeah, that came out beautiful. We went with a deep espresso brown. It's almost black, but under light you see the rich wood tones. It's quite heavy. That'll look great. All right, let's get it assembled. So there's the layout. This is the back side of it. It's pretty much like an IKEA piece, except it's just amped up. The wood is thicker.
heavier duty, bigger fasteners, bigger dowel pins, much better anchors, solid screw type anchors instead of those big plugs you rotate and lock into place. These are threaded, so that'll look real nice. Let's get it put together. Well, there's the position. Now, unfortunately, there's no way to attach it without disassembling the bed. Just from the way the fasteners go in through the frame, I can't get to them at all with it assembled. So Chloe is gonna have to scoot. She loves the new comforter. Then what I think I'll do next is assemble our new dresser, which we're putting over there. And then the wife can finish putting away all the clothes because they're piling up as we're unpacking bins. And then we can get rid of more space, and that'll free up 3 more boxes in my office for painting. She's got most of her stuff hung up. There's still a lot of stuff in the bins yet though, including all of my clothes. I just have some stuff that I had in a hanging box, but I haven't found my bedroom packs yet. I've just got a few pairs of shirts and shorts that I've been washing and living off of. This will fill up very quickly. I really want to put in some kind of closet organizer, but this isn't a huge walk-in closet. It's certainly enough. This is all I need right here. This is it. Most of my stuff lives in, I'm going to use maybe 2 drawers of the dressers and my nightstand. That's it. That's all I need. I've got like 4 pairs of shoes, including my sandals, which I wear 99% of the time. And, you know, different cigar shirts and some dress stuff and polos and t-shirts. That's it. But the rest is all hers. So she's going to have the racks up there and everything else. And this should be more than enough. She's using these racks here for her shoes. So that worked out really well. We didn't have to get another shoe caddy thing or anything like that. Plus she does have a huge chest that I don't know where she's going to put, but maybe down here. I don't know. That might actually work pretty well. And that's full of shoes too. So I don't need anything underneath my clothes. I don't care if it's there or not. It's better than having a pile of shoes. She had probably 50 pairs just thrown in a huge mound in the old place. So not going to have that happen again. Let's get the bed broken down. There we go. That looks nice. Okay, so we still have the bed skirt coming in, the 2 nightstands, lamps, a bunch of other stuff. Big stuff should be in. Let's see, the nightstands are coming with the IKEA order on Wednesday. I think the lamps come in today or tomorrow. Skirt, I don't remember. Anyway, this is the ramp we have for Chloe. Showed you that already. I put in a new LED strip for her. It's RGB, you can change it however you like. I've got it on a low red. You can't see it from in the bed. I didn't want to see any kind of light. And it doesn't really reflect into the room, but it shows her the ramp so she can get up and down in pitch dark. Can't ya? Hi there. What's that? Get it. Get that lizard. You're lazy. So this is an 8-drawer dresser and it comes in 3 big boxes. Let the games commence. This will take a couple hours. Well, quick change of plans. Kia dealer just called. Ashley's car is ready, so she's gonna roll up here in just a minute. I just found her plate, of course, in the last bin I looked in. Gotta grab that. She's gonna pick me up. We gotta go all the way to Port Richey, pick her car up, and bring it back home. They close at 4:30, so we only got about an hour. And probably get some dinner after we get back, and I don't know what I'll work on later tonight. Probably finish up that dresser. Hopefully she'll get tape in on the living room and might have that done late tonight again. We got the wife's car back. There was a tiny little missed spot of paint. I hit it with touch-up, and we're back and rolling. 2 Kia Soul family again. So for the 3rd bedroom, I'm just getting a basic bed set, and it's about $350 for the frame, mattress, and box spring. It's a pretty good deal. You have to order it online though. It's pretty much going to be like for kids, so it doesn't need to be anything special. 5 o'clock and I'm home. Stopped at Sam's, got paper towel, which we really needed, especially for me doing paint cleanup and toilet paper. Wife's picking up pizza on her way home. I still don't want to unpack any of the kitchen appliances or anything, or even start cooking until, you know, the painting and the construction and everything is done, because this is like my staging area. It's really the only counters that I have, so I don't want to just muddy the waters. You know, there's plenty of space right now, doing what I need to do, but she wanted to get the crock pot going. I'm like, look, just stop. I need a week. Need to get the stuff out, get the drawers settled, get the painting done, because kitchen is my staging area for all the main paint stuff. So, because it's out of the way and it's already done. Anyway, I have a feeling I'm not going to get too much done today. I'm going to get back going on the IKEA stuff, and as soon as she gets home, we'll have dinner. It's probably going to be 8 o'clock before I have that dresser done. It's one of the bigger pieces that we bought, so it is what it is. Then I got 4 nightstands coming. That's going to take me a while on Wednesday. The tables, I don't think, have too much assembly. They're solid wood. They're not like the put together cheap normal IKEA flat pack stuff. IKEA does have some pieces of real like furniture grade stuff, and the 2 tables we got are examples of those. So those will go together pretty quickly, probably just putting the legs on and that kind of thing. The commercial desks that I use are the same way. You wouldn't even think they're IKEA. They're like office grade. I mean, you go into any corporate America office, this is the level of solid that those desks are. The tables are the same way. Really 2 of the only ones there that we would ever buy that I liked. Anyway, Chloe's glad that I'm home. Now that I have a car back, yes, even early, that's awesome. Tomorrow, I need to go to the DMV at the crack of dawn, find the DMV around here, because I still need to change my address on my license and my 3 tags. And I need to get a haircut big time. This is looking pretty bad. Anyway, back to work. And today we've got 2 Amazon packages. Let's see what they are. This is the Lutron Caseta Bridge. This allows all the Lutron equipment. Let's see, I think I'm just using switches and remotes. I don't think I'm going to use any of their plugs. But anyway, it allows their network, which is their own protocol. It's not Wi-Fi, it's not Z-Wave, it's not Zigbee, it's their own thing. This interfaces through the cloud to, you know, whatever hub you're using. So this will be going to my SmartThings hub. Could also go to your, oh my God, can't remember. Anyway, the other hubs. So this just makes it universal to integrate into whatever smart home you have. And by the way, one of the big reasons I chose the Lutron system over other cheaper ones, not only for the looks, I think they look awesome and they have some advanced features to the physical switches themselves, but they're quick. The response time of the Caseta series is near instant, where others like the cheaper GEs, you've got a couple seconds delay from the time you tell Alexa to do something and it actually happens. Whereas this is much, much faster. Even going through the cloud from this to basically from your Lutron account to your Samsung account, it's still near instant. So much faster than other protocols. So that's a big reason why I like the Lutron. Aha, I was actually waiting for this. Didn't know that this would come in so quickly. This is going out by one of the rear screen doors so we can take Chloe out at night. I already bought one and put it up, and the description is written in such bad Chinglish, I didn't understand that it only stayed on for 15 seconds. What kind of security light is that? The unit looks great, but it's absolutely useless. This I've used before, had one on the side of the old house, and it's very handy because you can point the motion detector in a different angle than your lights, and the solar panel is separate, so you can put that wherever you want. It comes with a cord if you need to like go around a corner up above an eave or something. But most importantly, it has adjustment for sensitivity, light levels, and duration. So you can set it to only come on if it's a certain darkness, only sensitivities towards people and not bugs or animals, and it can stay on for a few minutes at a time. So it's a very handy unit. It's only 21 bucks. So here's the first one I put in. You can see it looks great. I mean, you can barely notice it. It's thin, mounts flush. Man, if you could adjust the duration, that would be absolutely perfect, because it does throw light exactly where I want it. Onto the grass just out in here, onto the steps, and just this corner. And it's super bright. Motion detector works great, but 15 seconds is useless. Damn it. Hey, give me your guys' suggestions for something I can just spray on to clean the green mold. I've read online that warm water and vinegar should do it, so I'll definitely give that a shot since it's cheap. I do not want to be out here scrubbing for hours. Plus, it's really almost impossible to get to some of these screens here from the outside. I'm not going to be pushing on it and popping it out of the frame. But pretty much all of them need to be cleaned. It's got to be something. I found Screen Magic, but it doesn't say it works well on mold. It's just for dirt and normal stuff. Something for pool enclosures like this is what I'm looking for. And there we go. Not quite as integrated, but this one works 100% of the time, and that's more important. And let's see what came in this box. I have a feeling it's a basket. And I was right. I figured because it was so light. The wife wanted this for decoration to put blankets or pillows or something in. Whatever. Looks okay, I guess. Well, that's an hour in. I'm glad my favorite thing as a kid was Legos. That's all I have to say. Well, not only is this top one warped, the middle one is too long. And it's bowing out the bottom support. And you can see that the drawers are not angled correctly in that center because it's all off canter. It's too long here at the top. It needs to pivot so that that side one, the end one, is flush up against the top. So we're going to cut off a bit of this center one here and see if we can't even it out. And there we go. Thanks, IKEA. Extra work. Still doesn't line up with the dowel pin though, but at least the drawers will now work. So I'm taking out the garbage and look what's on the porch. I am really sick of these friggin' delivery drivers not ringing the bell. It's been UPS, FedEx, and the mail. They just drop shit on the porch and that's it. They'll let me know it's here. I don't know if it's something where they're used to it in the neighborhood or what, but I don't like it. Oof, just tried to move one of these. They are 100 pounds each. These must be the marble tables for the two outside patio sets. Well, that made a real good dent in the house and the garage. I really hope they take all this. This isn't even all of it. I'm gonna split it up. We got another garbage day in 3 days. These are just empty boxes, man. All cardboard and then trash here. Whew, it's freaking hot. Well, I just got the drawers to construct. The wife is already asleep, so I'm gonna try not to make too much noise and cut it a little early tonight. Be in bed by midnight. See you guys tomorrow.